Hey, what up, what up? So I just finished up with a private lesson right now, and some notes that I took away from it. Fuck, this thing is moving all over the place. Couple notes that I took away. When you are training somebody who is more advanced compared to somebody who maybe is just starting to work out with you, I think it's very important as a personal instructor to fragment things in pieces, so you're not taking the person who is just starting out, rather you are building them up slowly to meet the other students that are in the class. I think this is huge, especially if you are working with group classes. So you don't really have to worry about this if you're working with people one-on-one, right? And here's the thing about group classes is that you can make your time so much more efficient. Meaning, like, instead of working with one person for an hour and charging them $50 to $100, what if you're working with 8 to 10 people and you're charging them $20 each? One, it's cheaper on them, and two, they can learn from each other. So one thing that I do with the people that I train with who pay for my services, I teach them different striking methods. So it's a blend of street self-defense and Muay Thai. So Muay Thai is a striking system based on all limbs. So you are kicking, you have knees, you have elbows, you have punching. I mix that in there with some calisthenic work, and then also with some self-defense stuff, and I'll have them work with each other. And what's really, really cool when you start feeling comfortable enough to do this is building up people to get in more of a coaching role. So at my gym, they're really, really good about putting people in a coaching role. So they'll have people feed one another, like put on focus mitts, and you pair up with a boxer, and somebody has the boxing gloves on, and one person is feeding, and the feeder is the one who's providing feedback. You know, basic stuff. Breathe on your punches, exhale on your punches, hit harder, twist over on your cross, step on your jab, really, really basic stuff. But they're working with each other instead of you being the one to tell them every single thing that they need to know. It's, I think it's way more efficient, and it's people helping people rather than you lecturing the whole time. And that brings me to another point. Like, I really don't think people care to be lectured to for like the whole hour that you're working with them. I think that it's a very give and take thing. It should be like a conversation, you know what I mean? Like, you're asking them questions and they're giving you feedback, and maybe if you're working in a group setting, they're giving each other feedback, and whatever that looks like. Like if you're working with weights or you're doing calisthenics, I think it's very, very important to have people work with one another and make it a collaboration type thing instead of always being a competition type thing. Like, I mean, competition is good in a sense of it promotes a sense of urgency and wanting to be, you know, the winner of like a game or a physical activity that you're doing. But yeah, I wanted to give my feedback on the class that I just ran, and it's just something that I do on the side. It's like a little side hustle thing. People from my gym or just over social media asked to train with me, and I before said okay to everyone and just had them for individual private lessons, but I found it just being way, way more efficient if you could just group people together. And again, people learn at a very accelerated rate when they're working together. When you are coaching someone as the student, like, you become the coach, you become the person who's boxing, who's Thai boxing or whatever, you know what I mean? You're doing solo movements, you're working with a team, you're working with another person, you're learning at a very accelerated rate because you are in a team atmosphere. And two, with the person who's providing the services, you can make a hell of a lot more money working with 5, 10, 20 people at a time, charging 15, 20 bucks. You know what I mean? Making it very, very affordable for people who want to come see you, you know, a few times a week, and you just group them together on a time that works for everyone. And yeah, I found this very, very efficient, and it has really helped me. So let me know what you think. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below, and have a great day.